Come on, you have to be active. Wake up.
Miss, मैं बताऊं?
Yes, Atik.
Good at persuading someone to do or believe something through reasoning or the use of temptation.
Okay,
बस
beta,
गूगल से देखा है मिस.
it's very easy to, look into Google immediately and then find out the meaning. Well, that's very smart, but then you have to, you have to give your opinion, your thoughts about it. I don't want you to Google it and then you let me know. I know already, but then please
मिस
don't.
गूगल में सेम मीनिंग लिखी हुई है जो आतिक ने बोली है.
Yes, I know. I can imagine. See, I have not looked into Google right now, but by the way he was telling me, I came to know that yes, he was looking into the Google. That is very smart, but it's not right. Right now, I want your opinion, your answer immediately. What do you think? Just a one word. So if you don't know, that's all right. But if you know it, just share your answer with me, but not the Google one. Okay, so persuasive means,
Informative.
persuasive means,
Yes, I know the answer.
okay, yes.
Persuasive means when you try to persuade someone to do something.
Yes. Yes, you are trying to put your opinion into other minds. Okay. You are trying to put your thoughts into other minds. You are persuading somebody to think like you. Okay. You are persuading somebody to think like you. Okay. Now, can you give me an example of persuasive action or persuasive writing? Any example, your classroom example, or anything which is basically happened with you that you persuaded someone to do whatever you want. G. There are lots of things that happens in the class also that, yes, Abdullah, you want to speak, please unmute your mic. Abdullah Asif.
Miss, what is the first definition that you have written on the board?
Persuading somebody to think like you.
No, miss, the other one.
Your opinions into others' minds.
Oh, okay. Yes, miss.
Okay. So, for example, when there is if I take a test, right? And I have marked you wrong on an answer. You gave me the answer, I've marked it wrong. You people come to me and persuade me that this answer is right and you have given me wrong marks. Isn't it an example? You people try to convince me with your logics, with your answers, and with your issues that no, miss, this thing which I have written, this is right because I have written this, I have written this, I have entered into this, I have included this, isn't it? You do that, don't you? Isn't it? You usually do that. So that is basically what you are doing. You are persuading me you are convincing me to change your marks. So when you are convincing others, you are basically trying to prove, giving evidences and solving problems to make you think like that you are making me think like yourself. You are convincing me. right? So when there is a convincing power, when you are trying to prove something, that is called persuasive, persuading. Okay? Now, another example is, for example, when you see TV, there you see lots of advertisements, right? So, what are those advertisements basically? What are those advertisements? Ads. You see lots of ads. Yes, Yusra, you want to answer?
Miss, they are
This is
convincing
as they
or
try to
us
convince us
to.
that we should buy this thing.
Yusra only.
Miss, in ads they try to convince us that we should buy this thing. They tell us a lot of its advantages, that it has this, you can do this with it. So they just try their and they just try their everything to just convince us to buy that particular thing.
Yes. So what is that basically? They are persuading
Persuading
you.
us.
Yes. Yes. Arisha, you want to say something? Arisha?
Miss, I was saying the same.
Okay. Anybody else would like to include something over here? Yes, Yusra, you're very right that when you see an ad, at that time, basically, they are trying to persuade you to buy their product, right? So most of the time, in ads, in flyers, in brochures, everything over there is persuasive writing. For example, let's talk about a travel brochure or a flyer, right? What type of writing is written in that brochure? It's written that we will provide you, for example, it's a traveling brochure. So in that brochure, the travel agent is writing that these type of hotels will be provided to you. Transport from airport to hotel will be provided to you. The fares are, so low. We will give you such and such benefits. We will give you complimentary breakfast. Transport is easily available, and the markets are very near to such and such place, and you can go to different destinations very easily. So what is this type of talking? They are making your mind change, and they are persuading, they are convincing you that you buy that product, that you go there and go to that uh, contact that agent and book those things so that the agent will benefit from you. So this is the type of persuasive writing what he's doing. Flyers or anything like when you're going and buying a house, or when you go and buy some tickets to other destinations. Yes, yes. Yusra, you want to ask something?
Miss, that was Sarah and Haveen.
Yes, Sarah?
No, miss, I wanted to tell an example.
Yes, tell us.
Miss, like in classes, miss, when groups are made and there's a group leader, miss, sometimes the group leaders also tries to persuade his opinions on other teammates that they should do this, that we should make this, and miss, sometimes the team leader also try to convince their team members to do this, and this is that also persuasive.
Yes, yes. That is also, you are persuading your team members to likewise, to think like you do, to, make them believe what you believe. So this is where, this is the best, this is a very good example. Other than that, if you want to share any other example,
Miss, like in
understand
also
persuasive, yes.
Miss, also like in marketing, most of the people who join in marketing, they're really good at persuading people, they're really good at convincing people.
Yes, very good. Now, ads and everything, they are marketing.
Yes.
Yes, very right, Yusra. Yes, Javeria, you wanted to say something?
Yes, miss, about news that news reporter tell us, they convince us that due to COVID-19, be safe, be at home, wear mask. They're persuading us that be safe.
Yes, very, very true. Very true. Yes. So that is also a very good example. Like nowadays, we can see in the news that the reporters are, they are giving examples, and they are basically convincing us to wear mask and to be safe. Why? Because they want us to do that. They want us to believe that yes, this virus is very dangerous and it can be transmitted easily if you're not wearing this. So they are convincing us. Very good. So these type of examples, they basically, they tell you, they convince you, they provoke you to do this. Now, what are they doing? Basically, they are providing facts. They are providing evidences to make you believe, right? They what are they doing? Like if they are doing ads, in the ads they are telling you advantages, disadvantages, they are giving you different things. Like in travel brochure, I told you that they are giving you the information that is showing that how beneficial this location is for you. So basically they are providing you the evidences, they are providing you the proofs. So, yes, to make someone believe, to make someone convince, you have to give them proofs and evidences. Because until nobody will believe you, of course. Okay, you have to give them something, some evidences, so that you can, you believe in that. Now, what am I doing just now? I'm convincing you, I'm telling you, I'm making you believe that what is the meaning of persuasive writing. So persuasive, basically you need to, before going into writing, you need to understand what is persuasive. Okay, I hope I'm clear up till here. Okay, good. Now I want everyone to open your cameras. Sara Naveed, open your camera. Hamza Munaf, open up your camera. Otherwise, I'm going to remove you.
मिस उस्मान की लाइट चली गई.
I know. Hamza Munaf. Abdullah Rauf. I want your cams to be opened. Abdullah Rauf, Hamza Munaf, your cams should be open. Maham, open up your cam. I want to see. Okay, so up till now, I told you that what is basically persuasive writing. And up till now, I think you are clear about it. So right now, I'm just going to share some presentation with you. And side by side, I'll be doing explanation with that presentation. Mustafa Raza, Anas Yusuf, Hamza Munaf. I want you to open your cams. Otherwise, I'm removing you. Okay, Hamza Munaf, that's good. Anas Yusuf.
मिस ये अनस नहीं कोई और है.
Anas, that's the last warning. Yes, he's been removed now. Okay, so let me open one PowerPoint. Please mute your mics. Mute your mics now. Okay, let me share the PowerPoint with you, and then I will do the explanation side by side.
मिस
Yes.
मिस उस्मान शेख बोल रहे हैं उनकी लाइट चली गई थी तो आप उनको प्रेजेंट मार्क कर दीजिएगा.
I know. I've told you before also, I know that he has the problem. So don't worry about it. So let me share the screen. Can you see the screen, all of you?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
Okay. Yes, so much we have talked about persuasive writing. Yes, we have discussed about what is persuasive writing. Yes, Ashal, can you read the first paragraph, please? Ashal, can you read the first paragraph? Yes, Ashal. Okay, Fatma Mushtuba, can you read it? The first paragraph quickly. I can't hear you.
मिस मेरे पास पैराग्राफ नहीं आ रहा है.
मिस मेरे पास भी नहीं आ
Please,
रहा.
please refresh
Miss, पहला
your.
पेज ही आ रहा है persuasive
Miss, you
writing.
haven't shown the slide, second slide.
It's
I
only
have.
written persuasive writing
Yes.
class
Second
7.
slide cannot
Yes.
see.
Acha, wait. Now can you see?
Yes.
Yes, miss.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, now Fatma Mushtuba.
What is persuasive writing? Have you ever become fed up with something and wanted to make a change? Maybe you've thought that bedtime is too early. Maybe you've thought that vacation should happen more often. Persuasive writing is what you need to make a change. Persuade means to include someone to do something through reasoning or argument. Persuasive writing is a way to get other people to believe something that you believe in. When you use persuasive writing, you try to make a change in some issue that's important to you. The aim is to tell your opinion and try to convince other people why it's right.
Yes. So didn't we discuss all these points over here on the board? That whenever you want to share some idea with the people, with other peoples, and try to convince them that no, this is right what you are saying. So you're convincing through evidences by providing proofs. So that is called persuading. You are persuading other people to think alike you. Okay, let's look at the features of persuasive writing. Yes, who wants to ask questions? Yes, Abdur Rahman, you want to ask something?
No, miss.
But you have raised your hand.
उससे पहले का गलती से मैंने कर दिया था.
Asia, you wanted to ask something?
Miss, I wanted to read, but Fatma read it.
Okay. Samir, you wanted to do something? Okay, I've lowered the hands. Yes, so persuasive writing, these are the features. That means, Asia, can you read the features, please?
Pull your audience in. What an interesting book in your introduction. Explain your point of view. Reasons will help your audience be persuaded. Weigh your audience.
Sway.
Sway your audience.
Yes.
Use convincing language. Address possible. What is this word written?
Alternative.
Alternative points of view with the reasons of
Counterattack.
counteract them. Deliver a strong message that is repeated in the conclusion. Emphasize your readers with proper word choice and sentences structure.
Yes. Why do we entice our readers with proper word choice and sentence structure? Yes. If we don't have proper vocabulary, proper sentences that is understandable by the public, by the other people, then what's the use of it? When other peoples do not understand what we are trying to say, then what's the use of giving your message, isn't it? So, first of all, pull your audience with an interesting hook in your introduction. Whatever you are, for example, when you are introducing something, any product, for example, a mobile phone or something which you want to sell. So what you are trying to do in the first thing, you're going to do something very interesting so that you can pull your audience attraction. You have to write that feature that is very, very attractive towards the reader. So they come and read. So they should go and look into it, that what will happen next, that what is he trying to, sell, or what are the few things which you are trying to, explain. What are those things? So that should be very attractive. Then explain your point of view. That means, yes, when you are convincing, you have to explain your point of view, your ideas, your thoughts. Then we have reasons will help your audience be persuaded. Reasons means you have to write why you want to sell that product to your audience. Convincing language. Yes, your language should be convincing. You should, help them to understand, give them views, give them more experience, give them more information, so that your audience should be convinced to buy that product. And yes, when we are talking about your language should be according to according to the people which you are addressing. Though, like if you are addressing business kind of people, your language should be business like. If you are addressing to public, it should be a very easy language, so that everybody should understand. Yes, again, when we are talking about persuasive language, it is used for many reasons. For example, to help to sell products or services. This is the same thing which I'm talking about, that you need to be very, very easy. The language should be, if you're, if it's for the public, the language should be easy. Persuasive language uses rich descriptions, draws on the emotions of the audience, and uses strong statements. Such as descriptions allow the reader to visualize. That means you have to give them ample information, so that they should, they should believe you. They should be convinced. Now, persuasive words and phrases. Now, these are the list of words and phrases that you should use in your writing. Whenever you are writing, please follow these, like introductions, how you have to start an introduction. You have to start, I think, I feel that, I'm sure that, I'm writing this to say these things. So these type of introduction phrases should be there whenever you are writing. Okay, I think